Hello, welcome back to the Brick City. Today we're going to be looking at the new Lego modular building, and it's the Lego Natural History Museum. I know that quite a few people already know this is out, and it's been widely speculated for a while. It's been online for quite a while, but obviously I've only just started getting back into videos. The past few days we've looked at the Orient Express, we've looked at the Avengers Tower, and now we're going to look at the Natural History Museum. And I think maybe tomorrow, well, I do need to sort out the box of Lego bricks that are behind me. So I will do that in a video as well, because I want to sell some of this stuff that I've got so I can afford to get some of the new modular buildings that are coming, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's something I want to do. So I might do that tomorrow. I am at uni tomorrow, but hopefully on the night I can do that. But yeah, today I want to look at the Natural History Museum. It's an incredible set. It's retails for £259.99 in the UK. I can't remember how many insider points you get on it. And it is quite a copious amount of Lego pieces as well. Off by heart, I can't remember exactly what it is, but if we quickly delve into it, we'll soon find out what we're getting with it. So yeah, let's do that. So this is the Natural History Museum here. This is actually my second or third time recording this. The first time recording, we actually had no audio, and the second time recording, there was actually a phone call halfway through the video, so we got interrupted. But you know, here we are. Let's actually dive into this and have a look at what we actually do get with this. So we actually get 7 minifigures with this. It's listed down here. We're getting 7 minifigures. Technically, we're getting 9 if we're using the, if we're taking the grey ones from it, the little statues in it. So we're getting 9 minifigures technically. We also get the Bronchiosaurus, the dinosaur skeleton. That may be really wrong. It might not be a Bronchiosaurus. I may be wrong. We're also getting 2 little minifigures there on the top street. And obviously, we get the whole building as well. So that's 1.5 base plates wide. And it's absolutely incredible. I'm genuinely really pleased with what we're getting. So it's a really nice mix of the olive green, the white, and the dark grey as well. We can see a few little cool features on this. We get the little fence posts there at the front. We get the generic lamp that we always get with it, and we also get a very nice cherry blossom tree in a new design. Like Lego always like to do is give us a new different tree every time we get a modular building. So if you do want to keep the trees, you've sometimes got to swap them around so it looks natural. We also get some of the banners on the front of the building. So they're not actually brick built. They're actually, I believe, plastic, but they do look like they're the same material that we get the capes out of. We also get the crane here for the window cleaner, which you can only clean that window because it doesn't go up or down, but that's fine. I think that's a really cool feature to fill in like the little gaps. And we've also got the museum sign there on the front, and a little park bench and a post box behind that as well, which is really cool. Moving on, we can see the box art, just like the normal modular buildings. It takes up the full front of the box. We also get a side view of it as well, like we do on some of the other modular buildings. And we also get the outlines there. So it's an 18+ set. We get the set number, and we also get that it's 4,014 pieces, because every little piece counts. We need those extra 14 in it. We'll skip past the videos. We can see here the first floor laid out for us. So we can see the 2 little white birds on the floor there with some flowers that have fallen off the cherry blossom tree. We got the fences there and some lovely ferns also in the grass. And we can also see those 2 statues there stood out the front. We get 5 rooms on this first floor, broken into technically 3. We get the first one here, which is the entrance. So behind this, there's a little desk, and we've also got the books on the wall, the magnifying glass, and we also have some little other bits on the desk, which we'll look at a little bit later. On this right-hand side, we get the dinosaur skeleton goes in there. We've also got a dinosaur skull or a snake skull on the back, and a little fossil on that wall there, which we can't see too well, but later we will. In the back rooms here in the middle, we've got on the left-hand side, we've got a little toilet, and on the other one, we've got like a little laboratory with a microscope in, but we get some closer images at them a little bit later on. And on this left-hand side, we've got the stairs going up to the 2nd floor, which are really nice little detail stairs going straight up. I love the banister on it. I just think it looks really nice. And the bricks as well, you know, it takes up the full thing. I think they're actually the triangular roof tiles on that, which is really neat, really unique, and you know, it makes it very nice. We've also got a little bench under there and another painting on that wall, along with a few other and I've just realised what that painting is. I think it's actually the Earth's core, and it's the crust, the core, and the other one, the mandrake. I like some Mandrakes, that's not the right word. And we've also got some other pots on that floor as well, and a broken pot on the floor, which we'll look at in a little bit. We then go on to the second floor, and this isn't tiled off like the first floor, but, you know, I still think it's really nice. We get quite a bit of detail in it. On the right-hand side, we've got a few hats. Maybe people can try them on. There's also a boat and an anchor on this floor as well, and the skull of the dinosaur will pop up through that little gap once that's in place as well, which is really cool. So you can look down on it. But yeah, that's a really cool little thing on that floor. I'm not too sure what's on this back wall close to us because we can't quite see it. In the second room, we get a little globe with a spaceship going around it, which is really cool. We've also got a spaceship and the launch pad there on a little stand. And in this window, we've also got our solar system on a little turntable, which is a really, really cool little unique thing. We can have a look at that a little bit better. We also see here that the banners are not brick built, like in the police station, and they're not fabric. They do appear to be plastic, actually, so that's really cool. We'll see how they are and how well they last. Hopefully they'll be completely fine, and I presume they'll come in a little cardboard packet like they always do. And on this side, we've also got a little stone, maybe that's a meteor, and we also get a telescope as well on this floor, which is really, really cool. And something I didn't realise before is we've also got some windows there at the back looking out, and there's also a little barrier here stopping people from going onto the roof. And then we can also have a look, and we can see that fossil there in the background. We can see the tail of the dinosaur and its legs, the backhand side. And we also get a closer look at this minifigure here on the left. And it's actually some of the Lego have started doing a little bit more now. And it's really good that Lego are doing this. And it's that they're including minifigures with prosthetic legs and stuff like that. So they've done it for for some of the Marvel ones at the moment. And they are obviously moulded pieces, just like the other legs, but they're all moulded in one piece, so you don't clip them all together, which is really cool. I love that Lego are starting to recognise this, and they're starting to, you know, include disabilities in Lego and realise that, you know, we are a very, we're 7-8 billion people in this world, and not one single person of us are exactly the same. So I love that Lego are including, you know, all these different features. And kind of showing, you know, more of a general view of the population. I think, you know, it's good that Lego have started doing this, and it also allows for a bit more recognition as well, because Lego wouldn't originally do that. So, you know, I really appreciate that Lego are doing this now. We can see the minifigures here. We can see 4 of the minifigures. So we see the 2 ladies on the left hand side, and we've got a little boy here on the right hand side, as well as an employee with his little lanyard on, which is really cool. And we can also see closer up of this right hand room on the bottom floor. So we see the fossil on that wall. We also see a snake or some kind of skull of a dinosaur, and we've also got some kind of fossil, which is the Lego poo or Lego ice cream in a casing there, which they've used, which is really cool. And we can see the back door there that goes to the little laboratory. On the roof of the building, we also do get another room. We also get this kind of study area, would you call it? And we get the man going in there. We've got a little typewriter in there, along with some other books and some little trophies that appears to be in there. Maybe this guy's like a little Indiana Jones working from the top of the library. I don't know, but I think it's a really cool feature that we've got that included. That, you know, it kind of fills in the space and it makes things fully used. And we also, I've just realised, the pieces that make up this thing are just the old wheel arches for, you know, kind of the bigger cars, which is, you know, it's really cool. The massive moulded pieces. I love that, actually. On this floor, so this is actually an image from the first floor, where we can see that left-hand room, and we've got a few pots in there on the left-hand side, and we've also got where maybe someone's knocked a pot over and destroyed it off the stand, and this guy's cleaning it up, which is a really cool feature. It's just, you know, highlighting highlighting that a pot's being knocked off, and it's, you know, a cool little Easter egg. I love that Lego include Easter eggs like this, even if it's not in the kind of set so much as, you know, Marvel or stuff like that. They're still including little Easter eggs and little stories being told within these sets. And, you know, again, we see another story here on top of the building with the man looking through a telescope, which is obviously on the backs. I believe it's on the back side of the building, looking through the telescope. And there is obviously a big theme around stars and stuff like that within and the universe within this set. So it's really cool that they've included this, you know, to show that, you know, that maybe the Lego people are looking up to the bigger universe. Maybe they're looking up at us. We can see here a rundown of all the minifigures that we actually do get in this set, minus the statues and minus the minifigures. We get a little French bulldog, or an English bulldog on this little bottom corner with his giant bone that he's stolen from maybe one of the exhibits. We get the little boy and the lady here, and I've just realised as well, the camera that she has, I believe, is a new design for the cameras, actually. Both of these characters have got very unique hairpieces, not ones... Well, I've seen the boy's hairpiece a few times. The lady's hairpiece, I think, is very new, and I actually haven't seen that before. So I really like that they're including that as well. We get 2 employees here on the right-hand side. We've got one in a blue jumper and the other in a grey jumper. In a grey jacket, sorry, with a white shirt. And I think that's really cool as well. We've also got the dinosaur here, which is huge, and that's a brick-built dinosaur, so I'm not too sure why this is included on the minifigure page, but I'm guessing Lego are classing it as a minifigure. And the rib cage of the dinosaur is actually made of white bananas. That's quite unique and quite cool, actually, as well. We've got here another 3 minifigures on this side and the little bird as well. So we've got the window cleaner here, there, with his squeegee and his bucket. I love the hat. The hat always reminds me of the minifigures series 13 of the little paper boy. So, you know, that's... I don't know why it reminds me of that. Maybe that's what he grew up to be. He was a window cleaner. And we've also got a lady here with a cookie, or maybe she's feeding the bird. So that's really cool. And we've also got the employee that we saw in the other image where he was cleaning up the little mess. The pot had been knocked off. So we do actually get 3 employees with this set, and we also, well, 4 employees if you include the window cleaner, and we also get 3 visitors to the museum as well, which is really cool. And obviously you can add a few more visitors if you want to. We get the back box art, and this truly highlights the actual massive size of this set. So we see it there next to the Jazz Club and the Boutique Hotel. If we can zoom in there, and you know, it just shows how massive this set truly is. It's almost the size of both the Jazz Club and the hotel put together. It's 1.5 base plates wide, and it is genuinely a huge set. We can see there closer on the bottom when we look down that it does connect with the other modular buildings. It has the connecting pins, but we can also see in this image the solar system that we saw previously. Well, that we could barely see on that side, so that's really cool, and it does take up quite a bit of room. You know, it fills up that room, so I love that they've included that, and I think it looks really good. So they've obviously included every single planet on there, somehow including all of them, and they do look somewhat to scale. Well, they won't be to scale, but you know, they've obviously put the sun as the biggest, and they've used different pieces like head pieces and whatever the little ball pieces are, and then I can't quite make out was it maybe a microphone for some of them as well to fill in some other planets as well. So I think that's really cool, really unique that they've done that. And Lego decided they want to reload the page, and we'll be back to the start. Unfortunately, we'll skip through quickly, get back to where we were. But yeah, that's the back of the box art, and I really love that. I think it's amazing. You know, we get 3 floors, and they're genuinely massive floors. You know, it's such a big building. It's almost bigger than the Boutique Hotel. So it's not quite bigger. It's not going to be as tall as the police station, but it's definitely wider and bigger than some of the other sets. And piece count it is as well. We see here, you know, the Lego guy building his Lego set with his prison jumpsuit on. No, I actually really like his jacket. But yeah, we can see him putting that floor on. It just shows like the thickness of the floor. It's truly a huge top floor. Sometimes it's just 1 plate thick, or like a few plates thick, and they're not actually that big. But you know, that's quite a chunky floor that we're getting on there, and they are really big floors. So I'm really happy with that. It's a really big Lego set. It's a really big modular building, and it's gonna be really cool. So yeah, here we can see a better image. So we can better inside of the first floor. We can see here it does. I believe it is the Earth, maybe the different layers of the Earth and the magma. I'm not too sure if it is. It could be many things, but it might explain in the book what it actually is. We can see down here we get the toilet there with a toilet roll. No sink though, so I'm not too sure where you wash your hands. And in this side we've also got a Petri dish and the microscope as well, with a little, it looks to be a printed Petri dish, so that's really cool. So we can look and see what's actually in there, and they're also
Seems to be a little ramekin beside it as well, so that's really cool. And we can also see here, it makes me believe that these are books you can buy at the shop and a magnifying glass, because we've got the lady here at the front desk, and we also have some other bits on the bottom there, maybe little bits you can buy, such as mugs or little statues and stuff, you know, as a memento for your time going to the museum. So I think that's really cool. You know, it's a really, really cool building. It's well detailed. And yeah, I think it's truly amazing. And there we can see it displayed on what appears to be a little trolley coffee table. So that's really cool. This set is going to retail for £259.99. If you pre-order it today, it ships from the 1st of December. I believe the 1st of December is the actual release date, unless I may be wrong and it does release in January. You can order 3 of these, which I'm not too sure why you would need 3, although Lego does actually only let you put 2 in, so you can order 2 of them. You know, I don't think many people are going to be going out and spending £760 on, you know, modular buildings, unless you're Brixie and you want to build a double modular building like he does. So which that'd be really cool, a double natural history museum, make it a bit bigger. I think that would actually look amazing, to be fair, whether it's side by side or back to back. I think height wise it might not work, but yeah, I think that's really cool. We get the rundown here, so we see that it's an 18 plus set. We are getting 4,014 pieces, so I do believe that's actually the biggest Lego modular building that we've had yet. We're getting 2,080 insider points if we get this set, so that's £20 back today, or if you order it when it's not double insider points, it's going to be £10 back. We can see there we get 7 minifigures, which isn't entirely true. We are going to get 9, including the statues outside it. Or maybe that, wait, is that including? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not including. So obviously they haven't included the statues outside, so we get 9 minifigures technically. It's 31 centimeters high. It's 39 centimeters wide, and it is 25 centimeters in depth, which is really cool. And we also get a little rundown of the set here. Discover the first museum to join the modular collection. Home to an array of brick-built exhibits. It features a skylight and allows to. It features dual skylights that allows light to permeate the building's 2 levels, illuminating the towering Brachiosaurus. I was right. I knew it was a Brachiosaurus. So, sorry, I've been saying it this whole time and then debating whether I've been right or not. And there it is. That is the Natural History Museum. It's definitely going to be going in my basket. Actually, if we look up here, there is 4 things in my basket, and one of them actually is this already. So yeah, I'm very excited about this set, and you know, I hope you are too.
So yeah, honestly, I'm over the moon that this is the Lego set that we're getting for this year. I did really hope that we'd get a hospital. I did have plans to put a hospital into my Lego city. A few people that I follow on Instagram and other media, they've built their own hospitals and put them into the Lego cities, which is really cool. I really want to do that, but I don't have the pieces or anything like that to do it at the moment. So hopefully one day I'll be able to do it. But at the moment, you know, it's not going to happen. Maybe I'll have to wait till Lego releases it. Or if we do end up, you know, building up a bit of a channel, then I think I will start to order more pieces and start building my own custom city, because I would honestly love that. I'd love to do it like Brickcraft and stuff like that. His city is absolutely incredible, and he's someone that, you know, I inspire like a lot of my natural landscape off if I can do that. Obviously pieces for me, it's not the easiest to do, but yeah, I love just looking at other people's builds and seeing what they do. But I'm going on a tangent here. But yeah, that's the Natural History Museum. If you have enjoyed this video and, you know, you want to see more stuff like this, please give me a follow. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.